All right. Well, welcome in, everyone. Sometimes these things start so great. Thank you to our chat queen, Kimberly, for letting me know that my audio was messed up. I am Mike Pendleton, best known on this channel as Mikey P. We are watching the closing moments of the Broncos and Chiefs here in the fourth quarter, 45 seconds left in Denver, waiting to see if the Broncos will indeed hang on. Which would be a very big gut punch to the Kansas City Chiefs and their season. So we will watch along here before we get into our Sunday night best bets. We will also go around the NFL. Thank you to Walsey and Kimberly for being here as always. Got started a little later. Wanted to see if we could go at the conclusion of this game, but I couldn't wait. I missed you guys too much. So we will see here the Broncos lining up for a game-winning field goal. You know, it's always a bad omen when they're showing a block field goal kick for Kansas City because it's like it's not going to happen, right? What are you showing? You're trying to give Chiefs fans some resemblance of hope in the closing moments. 3 seconds left, second and 11. I don't have audio right now, so I don't know how. Thank you, Ballsy. I don't know where we are at yardage wise. I would absolutely love for this game to go into overtime. Just saying. So we shall see 35-yard attempt. We'll watch it all together. A little nerve-wracking, right? If you're, let's see, kick is up. And it is good. Broncos beat the Chiefs. And that is that. All right, we've got no time to waste. We are going to do as we always do here. And I am going to continue to get as much practice as possible. It is time for us to beat the books before Sunday Night Football. All right, I got 6 plays for you. The date was messed up, but it is today, Sunday, November 16th. All right, I like the Eagles -2.5. A.J. Brown, you complain a lot. You're getting over 4.5 receptions. By the way, these are not parlay picks. These are just 6 straight plays. Pick them and choose them however you would like. All right, so Eagles -2.5. A.J. Brown over 4.5 receptions. Jahmyr Gibbs over 89.5 rush and receiving yards. Saquon Barkley over 93.5 rush and receiving yards. Give me the Eagles team total over 24.5. If you're going to beat Detroit, you're going to have to do it so in a shootout. And this one I simply took because of the number. And that's a Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown at plus money. At plus money, I couldn't believe it. So we got it. We got it. So those are my 6 plays. Leave them up there for you guys if you want to play any of them for the Sunday night game between the Lions and the Eagles. I will definitely. Oh, look at Kimberly. I will definitely go around the league here in a moment, but want you guys to get in all of these picks if you are going to tail any of them. All right. So, big day. And first, before anybody calls me out, I don't think you guys will because all my favorites are here. Yes, I am absolutely on the Eagles tonight for personal purposes. I make zero apologies about it. I actually don't even care. If anyone is upset with me, that is between you and you. For now, we are fly Eagles fly. We are let's get a dub in Philadelphia. Rocky, Sixers, Eagles, Flyers. I don't care. I don't care if you're in the city of Philadelphia right now. You are my favorite person, which I would throw up in my mouth 3 weeks ago if I said that. Why? Why? Well, because earlier today, the Chicago Bears come back once again, 5th time this season, for a 19-17 victory over the Minnesota Vikings. The Bears right now in sole possession of first place. If the Eagles beat the Lions, they will fully be in sole possession of first place. So that's what we're looking at there. Let's go around the league here in the NFL as I make sure I have all my stats here available for you guys. Panthers and Falcons. Panthers win in overtime. Bryce, guys, we had some incredible passing performances, which is hard to believe because every time I think there won't be, there is. And every time I think there will be, there is not. Panthers 30-27 over the Atlanta Falcons. Bryce Young, 448 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rico Dowdle, 19 carries, 45 yards, but Tet McMillan, 8 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Xavier Legette, 4 receptions, 83 yards, and a touchdown. I know Drake London was injured in this game. Michael Penix was injured in this game. The Falcons come up short in overtime. The early morning game that we had for you all, the Miami Dolphins win in overtime 16-13. So it looks like Mike McDaniel lives to fight another week. Big news in Pittsburgh, and because I'm about to say it, I'm pretty sure she will inform me of whatever the update is. But Steelers 34, Bengals 12. Mason Rudolph comes in relief for Aaron Rodgers, who injured his left wrist in this game. The Steelers were actually led by Kenneth Gainwell, who had not one but 2 touchdowns in this game. And I believe they had 2 defensive touchdowns as well. Big game for the Steelers on defensive side. The Bengals are what they are. If I'm being honest at this point, I don't even bring back Joe Burrow. What is the point? You're 3-7. You might as well play for a for a higher draft pick, maybe an offensive lineman to protect Joe Burrow. So Pittsburgh rolls over Cincinnati. The Bears and the Steelers meet next week on Sunday. Kimberly, I don't know how we're going to handle this. I don't know what's going on here between you and I for this upcoming next week, week 12 in the NFL between the Steelers and Bears. That game was a 1:00 Eastern start on CBS. But I digress. Let's continue around the league. Elsewhere, the Jaguars, the same team that lost to Davis Mills and the Houston Texans, well, they put a slacking on the Chargers, 35-6. The Chargers dropped to 7-4. The Jaguars 6-4. It kind of helps the Chiefs out that the Jaguars defeated the Chargers. So we shall see. You know what, Walsey? I don't have it because I'm not producer, man. But you're absolutely right. The Bengals could win 3 in a row, and if they won 3 in a row, they would get to 6-7. So that's not happening, by the way, Walsey. That's not happening. I did that just for you. One of the best games on the docket lived up to its hype. The Buffalo Bills 44, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 32. Baker Mayfield, we missed our best bet on him. He only had 1 touchdown, while Sean Tucker of the Tampa Bay backfield had 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hey, what do you know? James Cook, 16 carries, 48 yards. However, James Cook, 3 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown. This was a Josh Allen game. And I will definitely ride with James Cook being the leader for the Buffalo Bills because when he finds pay dirt, he leads the Bills to a win. Josh Allen, 6 carries, 40 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. So he had 6 touchdowns on the day. What a day for one Josh Allen. Now, I mentioned Davis Mills and the Houston Texans. Oh, no big deal. Come back and defeat the Tennessee Titans 16-13 in a game you probably didn't watch and nobody blamed you. A very interesting Nick Chubb, only 3 carries, 17 yards. Woody Marks gets 18 carries, 44 yards. Nico Collins, even with Davis Mills, 9 receptions, 92 yards. and a touchdown. And I know for a fact Calvin Ridley ruled out for the season with a broken fibula in this game. So Tennessee's season goes from awful to worse. Speaking of worse, the Packers get a win, but it may come with a big loss. They defeat the Giants 27-20. Jordan Love knocked out of this game for a little bit. He was able to return. He threw for 174 and 2 touchdowns. But Josh Jacobs, 7 carries, 40 yards. He suffered a knee injury. It is not expected to be season ending, but the fact that he was out could be a big, big loss for the Packers. They've already lost Tucker Kraft. They've lost to the Carolina Panthers. The Green Bay Packers, despite the win, are trending backwards right now in the NFC North. Good win, but not great long-term for the rest of the season for the Green Bay Packers. We will see what happens there with Josh Jacobs. And then the over, I got caught up here looking at Nonsense McGee, secret nonsense late play of the night, over 40 points. Jared Goff over 225 yards. Jalen Hurts over 175 passing yards. Barkley over 60 rushing yards. And Jahmyr Gibbs over 60 rushing yards. Put it all together, that's a plus 370. Nonsense, thank you for coming in, checking us out. You didn't even say hello. You just dropped in a play. I like it. That is your hello. You just said, here you go. Here's a winning ticket. So shout out to you, Nonsense. Walsey, as always. Kimberly, as always. We're going to look around at these late afternoon games. We'll start with the Rams and Seahawks. Well, another bad beat. I thought the Rams could put up at least 28. They didn't need to. 21 points. For the Rams, they beat Seattle 21-19. Sam Darnold, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 interceptions in this game. The ghost of late season Sam Darnold showing up in Seattle in this one. The Rams now 8-2, Seattle 7-3, very much alive still. Kenneth Walker, who had not scored a rushing touchdown since week 3. Well, he scored one this week, probably because I said to fade him in fantasy forecast this week. He had 67 receiving yards. But Matthew Stafford, it really does not matter what you're doing. For all the people who will say, well, Matthew Stafford this and Drake May that, I was on here saying Matthew Stafford with a great game would leapfrog Drake May this morning in the MVP conversation. Well, Matthew Stafford throws for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, but he did just enough. Kyron Williams, 12 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown as well. Devontae Adams had a touchdown reception in this game. Big Cheesy, welcome in. Getting to your game here in a moment, did want to address Coach not here because father duties come first, as always. And shout out to JJ, who had a great day at the course today. So a big, big Raphael clap to one JJ. And that is why I am riding solo here, as we've grown accustomed to on Sunday evenings. And that's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. But Big Cheesy, to your point, yes, I said if Matthew Stafford had a big game, he would leapfrog Drake May. They're both, I believe, the Rams are 8-2. I believe the Patriots are 9-2. I still think right now, Drake May the betting favorite. He should be. I still believe Drake May should be the MVP. He played better. He showed up when his team needed him. So did Matthew Stafford, but not in the way that Drake May has all season long. Let us not forget 281 yards and a touchdown Thursday night, and a win over the lowly Jets, 27-14 in that one. So big, big win for the Patriots, big, big win for the Rams. But how about the Bay? How about the San Francisco 49ers just putting their foot on the throat of the Arizona Cardinals? Brock Purdy, welcome back. 3 touchdowns, 200 yards exactly through the air. Christian McCaffrey, not 1, not 2, 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. George Kittle, not 1, but 2 touchdowns. Funny, how the 49ers look like their absolute best when their starting QB1 is in the game. George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, welcome back. 49ers now 7-4 on the season, while Jacoby Brissett of the Arizona Cardinals sets a NFL record 47 completions. Well, what did it get him? It got him 22 points, 452 yards. I would hope you got to 452 if you completed 47 passes. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. So technically, he completed 49 passes because 2 went to the other team. But you know what? Jacoby Brissett, he put up the numbers. Cardinals still lost. Bam Knight, 5 carries, 24 yards, and 1 touchdown. No Marvin Harrison in this game. No problem. Michael Wilson, 15 receptions for 185 yards. Trey McBride had 10 catches, 115, and a touchdown. So the 49ers roll as the NFC West gets a little bit more interesting over there on the West Coast. Big game in Cleveland. Baltimore now 5-5. Big win for the Steelers. Big win for the Ravens. They stay alive in that wild card race. 23-16. I don't think I'm sold still on the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 193 yards, 2 picks. Derrick Henry, 18 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown. But that is not the story. The story is everyone's favorite guy, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders comes in. Dylan Gabriel goes out with a concussion. And Shedeur Sanders, 4 of 16, 47 yards, 1 interception. He was sacked twice. Not the NFL debut you were hoping for, Shedeur Sanders. Big Cheesy, thank you for coming in and hanging out, saying what's up. Really appreciate you always coming in. As always, you guys are watching the Coach and Company YouTube page here as we break down all of Week 11 in the National Football League. And as I go through one more game, got to talk about it. Coach is not here, so I got to talk about it. 22-19. I was all over the Chiefs in this one, all over them. But as Raphael said on the morning show, if it was going to be ugly, the Broncos had a chance. And it was ugly, and the Broncos had a chance. The Chiefs scored in every single quarter, but you're not going to win with field goals. Bo Nix, 24 of 37, 295 yards, no touchdowns. RJ Harvey, 11 carries, 30 yards. By no means was this a fun game to watch. Patrick Mahomes, 276 and a touchdown. Only 1 carry for 3 rushing yards. So not a good day for your boy in his morning show Best Bets. Travis Kelce, 9 receptions, 91 yards, and a touchdown. The Chiefs fall to 5-5. And Walsey, let's get to your question here as I pull up the playoff rankings. Bruce needs a winner tonight. What are we going with? Excuse me. So I've got my 6-pack, and here's my 6 plays in case you missed them. I am on the Eagles -2.5. A.J. Brown over 4.5 receptions. Jahmyr Gibbs over 89.5 rush and receiving yards. Saquon Barkley to best that with 93.5 rush and receiving yards. The Eagles team total over 24.5 and a Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. Walsey, if it's still at plus money, I got to say I can't sit here and be naive. If it's at plus money, I just no, Big Cheesy, I sneezed. Walsey, at plus money, I don't see how we don't go with a Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, but I'm also very comfortable at Eagles -2.5. Cheesy, I know you are on the Lions tonight, so very, very interesting to see what the chat has to say. A.J. Brown, anytime touchdown, I like that as well. I think A.J. Brown does have a big game. So let's see if before I get out of here, because I won't be staying long. You know, we don't stay longer than 30 minutes on this show. And I will tell you guys why it is an early night for yours truly. But let us look here at the AFC standings. So you get 7 teams in the playoffs right now. The Kansas City Chiefs at 5-5 are in 9th place. Ahead of them are the Jaguars and Texans. Texans at 8, Jaguars at 7, and then you've got the Chargers, Bills, Steelers, Colts, Patriots, and Broncos, both atop the AFC at 9 and 2. So the Chiefs got some work to do. They've got some work to do. Going to be very interesting to see how they climb out of it. Even at 11-5, it'd be very interesting to see if the Chiefs win out, how that schedule and how that record would hold up in the AFC. Now, the NFC, excuse me, guys. 3 teams, just 3, have 7 wins in the NFC. The Los Angeles Rams, the Philadelphia Eagles, and by God, the Chicago Bears, baby. The Chicago Bears, and so right now in possession of first place. They will be in sole possession with a win by the Eagles tonight. And that is why we are not staying long, because tonight it is fly, Eagles, fly. I don't know anything else. I don't know anything about Philly. I don't know anything about the Eagles. I don't care about the Eagles. I don't care about Philadelphia. I just care about the final result and the box score, which would, I hope, say the Eagles are victorious in this game. The Rams are the number 1 seed currently in the NFC at 8-2. Eagles 7-2, looking to tie them up tonight. Again, Bears 7-3. And I apologize. I apologize. There are more teams. There are more teams with 7 wins. The Seattle Seahawks have 7 wins, and the 49ers have 7 wins. 49ers on the outside looking in right now. The NFC standings in order 1st to 7. You've got the Rams and Eagles 1-2. The Bears and Buccaneers 3-4. And then you've got the Seahawks, Lions, and Packers. They all come in at 5, 6, and 7 for the wild card spots. So will be very, very interesting to see how this all plays out. I'm not sure how the tiebreaker would work with the Lions and Niners. The Niners sit at 8. And how about the Carolina Panthers? Could they do it? Could they do it at 6-5? Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I believe they're still on the schedule for one another. All right. Almost accidentally hit close on our stream. That would have been terrible. Walsey, thank you very much. Appreciate the super sticker. You guys can always give super stickers on any single show because we support and appreciate it for every single show. We don't do this without you guys. We do this for you guys. Without you guys, we are nothing here at the brand. So very much appreciate that. This one's for Bruce. Let's get a dub for Bruce tonight. But guys, that is it. We'll go over these plays one more time for the Sunday night football show. But we don't like to stay longer than 20 to 30 minutes because we like to get you guys all of our plays to get them out there, get them in. The game will start in about 15 to 18 minutes from now, so we want to give you enough time before the books close, before lines change. So let's go over them one more time. I am on 6 separate plays. You can parlay them. You can throw 2 together. You can throw 5 together. I don't care how you want to do it. You could play 6 different straights. Here is what I like. The Eagles minus 2.5. A.J. Brown of the Philadelphia Eagles over 4.5 receptions. Jahmyr Gibbs over 89.5 rush and receiving yards. Saquon Barkley over 93.5 rush and receiving yards. Eagles team total over 24.5, and Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. That's a plus money play, plus 125. Walsey, Sunday evenings they're free. So Bruce and your best friend could come in and join in on the action on Sunday night. So all of you, I encourage every single one of you to continue who support the brand to get us out there. Your support will get us to where we want to go as a brand. Plenty of people tuning in tonight. Again, never like to go too long on these Sunday night shows. We just look around the league and then we preview Sunday night football. We give you guys enough time to get your nighttime picks in. Those are my 6 plays. That's what I feel comfortable in. Kimberly, I know you said you have a few of my plays. Walsey, I hope you're on a few plays. I know Big Cheesy is on A.J. Brown anytime touchdown. We are not going to acknowledge Big Cheesy saying Lions tonight. You are dead to me, Big Cheesy. We are here every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Stadium, Bally Sports Live, and wherever you consume your content. Make sure you find us right here on the Coaching Company YouTube page. Become a premium member with one premium pop-up that we have at least 2 a week. It pays for itself. We have a lot of fun. We cash a lot of tickets, live betting as we watch the very best in college football, college basketball, NBA, NFL, you name it. We are here for it. Tomorrow, Monday, a huge day at the brand. You have the Coaching Company Morning Show at 10 a.m. Eastern. You've got the Coach and Bro Show over on the BTT Studios YouTube page. Excuse me. You have Off the Ropes with the Coach, 2 to 4 Eastern, channel 156 on Sirius XM. And then you have everyone's favorite show. They're saying it's the greatest Monday night show of all time. A little Monday night grind with the Coach, Big Tommy C, Raphael, and yours truly breaking down a thriller that will be the Cowboys and Raiders. Can't believe that just came out of my mouth. But for everyone, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. I know this is a little abbreviated, but I've got to go watch the Eagles. I've got to absolutely go watch the Eagles. Hopefully handle business for the great people of Chicago. Listen, Philly and Chicago have never had problems. Actually, because of Philly, the double doink was created. So Philly, could you have my back? Could you have my back, Philadelphia? Could you give us one back and beat the Lions? We shall see. And if you guys don't hear from me, I am probably still celebrating if the Eagles pull it off. I understand it's only week 11, but folks, you must believe one thing. This has been a very, very long time that at week 11, the Bears are 7-3. And no, this is not a Chicago Bears content show. But Mikey P is a Chicago Bear through and through. My blood is blue and orange. And by God, I'll be damned if I let anyone take this happiness away from me in the NFL because I don't know what it is. And you know what? It's just like in your personal life. Last year, the Bears were on a 10-game losing streak. There was no hope. And I've seen that life before of no hope, both in sports and in real life. And then sometimes you get either a Mrs. Mikey P or you get a Ben Johnson. To me, they are one and the same. They both had an amazing impact and turnaround for yours truly. And on that note, I'm not getting any brownie points. I was just trying my best. On that note, go enjoy Sunday Night Football. Lions, Eagles. It's a big game here for all Chicago Bears fans. Fly, Eagles, fly. Walsey, Big Cheesy, Kimberly, Nonsense. Thank you, every single one of you, each and every single day for coming in and sticking with the brand and hanging out when it's just yours truly. I am Mike Pendleton. You can follow me on the good old X at MP2310 or all across social medias. But first and foremost, make sure you subscribe to the Coach and Company YouTube channel. We will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern on Stadium and this YouTube channel. You are watching Coach and Company. Have a great night.